Cardinals. Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Aquarius. September 2020. So Aries, clarity is coming to a situation. You have been torn between what you should do and what you want to do. Possibly to people, to situations, to homes, to jobs. Sometimes I get this card when somebody's ping-ponging between two properties, looking after elderly parents, etc. This is a path of blood and tears, there's no doubt about it. But nothing worth having is easy. And Spirit have been mentioning the 18th for a very long time. So it could be the 18th of this month, or it could be somebody born on that date, living or past, for your diary and address. It's Neptune energy. So it's never easy. The full moon, I believe, is on the 1st of October, so that may bring you some clarity. But clarity is coming about something you are torn over. Yeah, someone is not part of a team anymore. Something you've been working on for a very long time is not paying off, and it's time to close the chapter. Travel to the object of your desire, be they persons, things or events. I was born on the 21st, living or past, date for your diary and address. Massively important in a positive way. But something you've been working on for at least 3 years will not pay off. There's no foundations, no strong strength in the foundations of this situation. Could be career, finance, it could be a relationship. But something's not been working now for at least 3 years. This means that you can bring this to a conclusion in a good way. It's a cycle that needs to end, a chapter that needs to close, but it will be in your favour. So those born again on the 21st, living or past, date for your diary and address. This is the divine masculine. The stag is your animal totem, as is the eagle and the ram. So you are mentioned there, Aries. Scorpio is also. But this is a cycle that needs to end. It can't continue. And that's the clarity that you're realising, I think. But it will be a good conclusion to something. A successful conclusion. As I say, travel to the object of your desires, be they persons, things or events. Yeah, what you have to do is dream. Believe in your dreams. What is it that you want? If you imagine it, it can happen. Everything in reality starts as a dream, as a thought, as an image in someone's head. And then either they make it happen or someone else does. Architects, builders, technicians. Somebody makes it a reality. And that's what they're saying, is keep that dream and travel towards it. It is the number 20, which is the phoenix rising from the ashes. So once the chapter is over, something new can begin. That is the last card in the major arcana, and after that comes the Fool, which is you, and you can move forwards. But this chapter has to end first. Yeah. And your back, the base chakra, may need healing. You have to go with your passion. You're a very passionate person, and there's no stopping you once you have something between your teeth. It's strong-willed, which you are, and able to be honest with all those around whom she has relationships with. So the most important thing is for you to be honest. She is courageous and confident in her abilities to be the centre of attention. Being at the centre does not bother her in the least, for good or bad reasons, because she's strong and nothing anyone says is going to affect her. This is an air of self-awareness which provides you with the advanced skills of survival. This makes her a great person to be around during times of crisis. Don't be afraid of her or judge her for her extrovert behaviour, because everyone needs her confidence and courage and to support them on their journey. Your challenge is to understand such people who play these roles in your life. They are often scapegoated and told they are show-offs, when in fact they're simply providing a mirror for those of us who are reluctant to walk out into the light for fear of being ridiculed. It is time for you to stop hiding. Find your place on the stage. You want your opinions to be heard, only you're too fearful that they will meet the same fate of those that you already judge as being too loud. When you find the courage to take centre stage, you will be pleasantly surprised that in fact this stage is a warm and welcoming one, and there are others there that will be very glad that you've joined them. They're waiting for you, and when you stand up to be counted, your friends and family will gain a whole new respect for you, and you will understand the difference between show-offs and those who have a serious message to share. Once you do this, our next problem will be getting you back off the stage again. You will love the limelight. So you need to be honest and speak your mind, because there are people whose life this will influence for a very long time. So don't do your usual knee-jerk reaction. Think very carefully about those words, because that's what the past, present and future says. Those words, written or spoken, that come out of your mouth. It's all about the way you say it and the honesty and your integrity that makes a difference. Cancer, coming out of a nightmare situation. Well, Kristen, you'll be glad to hear that, because I am. No more sleepless nights. 9 weeks is mentioned, so we may have a way to go yet, but coming out of that nightmare, freeing yourself from the mental torment of the small hours. Yes, there has been heartache, sorrow, loss and separation. 9 weeks is mentioned. There may have been a third party that was in the past, present and future. It is a heartbreaking situation where there is conflict and competition. Bickering possibly, fire signs, 5 days is mentioned. You are releasing it now. You're not letting it affect your life. Yeah, you're letting fate decide the outcome. Tomorrow may be a very important day. 17th, number 17, living or past. It could be a door number, it could be a person's birthday, it could be an age of someone. You are letting fate take a hand. What will be, que sera, sera. But you must let the universe know that that's what you're doing. You're leaving the decision up to them, because you no longer want this nightmare. Yeah. Self-assurance. Go with your gut instinct. This heartache, this heartbreak needs to end. Self-assurance is a quality which we work really hard to gain, and it can be taken from us with very little effort, particularly when we're willing to allow others to damage our sense of self-worth and self-esteem. Self-assurance is based on the belief that we value ourselves and are willing to allow others to have their opinions that differ from ours, yet still stand strong in what we believe to be our truth. Self-assurance is something that you don't usually lack, but you have allowed someone to undermine your sense of trust, and this has extended to the trust that you once had in yourself. This person does not deserve to have that power over you. Initially, you were tricked into allowing this person to make decisions for you, and now you don't know how to stop it. Try harder. You can regain your power in this situation, and when you do, you will have to make a commitment to yourself to not allow that to occur ever again. This is just the first test. The others won't be as difficult, but you must conquer this one. So have faith in yourself, and all will be well. Libra, reflecting, realising, looking back on the past. They want you to know that you are not walking this next part of the journey alone, but that you will have to travel within and without to broaden your horizons and bring better understanding to your life. Material things will have no meaning at this present time. Spirit send you either someone in the flesh or someone in spirit to walk beside you. Virgo energy, as born on the 9th or the 27th, living or past, date for your diary and address. It is about the health services, it is about the abdomen and the intestine, but it's mostly about your gut instinct and travelling your intended path. There is no need for material possessions where you are going. It's a deeper meaning in life. Yeah, there has been no communication. Someone's been blocked, possibly. No action is being taken. There's two people born 1966 plus or minus 12 February to February. Somebody born 1970 plus or minus 12 February to February. 1951 plus or minus 12 February to February. 1959 plus or minus 12 February to February. The animal totems are the horse, the boar, the rabbit, the dog, and the fox. The wolf and the fox, should I say. And there we have it. It was in the past, present and future read. It is gossip. Something should be taken with a pinch of salt. Something someone says is misleading. It is someone who's unfaithful. It is possibly problems with a fire sign child. yeah, whatever it is, we have to clean this mess up. Don't go cleaning other people's mess up, but your own. It's imperative now to clean up your karma. The 21, it's time to end a chapter, clean it up, tie up the loose ends, and then you can move forwards, but not until. And the stag is mentioned, the divine masculine, so there may be a male who's very important in this situation. Something needs to be cleaned up. But as I say, only clean up your side of the street. Caridian, the crow lady, she is on our coat of arms, grandfather's coat of arms. It is the crown chakra at the top of the head. It's aha moments. It's transformation, yes. The divine spirit and prophetic inspiration. So you may get a glimpse of the future. Caridian gave birth to a son who was born so ugly that as a means to overcome his ugliness, she spent 1 year brewing a spell that would give him infinite wisdom, and she added herbs as precise astrological times. Now, so she planned very carefully how things were going to be. However, on the day the spell was ready, she accidentally let the drops of the potion fall instead on the servant boy, Gwion Bach. Instantly he became a great magician and fled from her fury. So the best laid plans of mice and men don't always come to fruition. Caridian pursued the boy, who using his magical powers would shapeshift into different animals, and she would shift into the natural enemy. He turned into a chicken, into a grain of corn, and she turned into a chicken and swallowed him. 9 months later, however, she gave birth to the greatest wizard who ever lived, Taliesin. Caridian represents inspiration and victory from an unexpected event. If your plans are not going in the direction in which you'd hoped, have no fear. There is another outcome that Spirit knows will surpass your expectations. When we try too hard to control things, often it's a loss of control that we most experience. The more we try to push back, yes, in the direction we believe things should be heading, that's why they've said take no action, just clean up your side of the street. The more, of course, we become. It is not to say to become lazy or uncaring of outcomes, just that somewhere there is a balance. Be mindful to notice the challenges which prevent you from moving forward and look for an alternative idea. Possessing the insight to change direction, which is going within, or allowing the situation to flow, its natural course is wisdom in itself. If it's too hard, it's too hard. Just stop and allow the situation to write its own ending. Don't try to control things or hang on to people, situations, whatsoever. If they're meant to be yours, they will always be yours. Capricorn. Things are not what they seem. So if it looks bad, it's not. If it looks good, it's not quite as good as it does look. Don't sit on the fence. Don't be afraid to ask for help. And don't try to do too many things alone. There is juggling here, and it's negative. So it could be someone is juggling 2 people, 2 jobs, 2 homes. But whatever it is, something has to give. A reunion, a celebration is coming up. The 1st of May is mentioned. But I believe this is about a third party situation in love. For most of you anyway. But that doesn't alter the fact there is a celebration or a reunion. Someone has come to a fork in the road and is no longer waiting. They've made a decision, they know which path they're taking, and they're going to take it. No more patience, no more waiting, but there's no going back. They've chosen a path. No going back to the old way of doing things. Even if there is a reunion, it will be totally different to what it was before. Yeah, there is a deep inner wisdom to you now, and it brings a lot of peace. Spirit are with you. The owl is your animal totem. But there is a deep knowing. You just know that this is the right path. And it's brought you peace, because now you know where you're going. Yeah. And you're quite prepared to leave everything behind to do it. Buddha left with nothing but the shirt on his back. This is an aha moment. You are being enlightened. I like to tell the story out of the book because I could tell you it, but the point being that I might miss a certain word or something that rings alarm bells in your head. So, Buddha, we know, was born to a royal family. He had a thirst for understanding of what lay beyond the palace walls. Buddha realised that his search for spiritual fulfilment would not be found if he remained within the family unit, and this may be you. In order to find the answers he sought, he left his family to experience the world for himself. For the remainder of his life, he practiced meditation and sought spiritual guidance, and became the enlightened one. You will not find the answers you're looking for whilst you remain in this same situation. Your inner wisdom provides you with a glimpse of the world and the opportunities beyond this situation. So find the courage to step away, seek the greater knowledge that is within your reach. As a result of your courageous efforts, change will inevitably occur, which may make you uncomfortable for a while. However, discomfort will be quickly replaced with the clarity you have been searching for. The answers you have been seeking will all become abundantly clear within days of making the changes. So even if it's just getting outside and going for a walk, you must leave the four walls to find your deep knowing, your inner wisdom. You won't find it stuck inside. Thanks for listening.